Let the drink and drink. Yeah, I'm here.
That's why I called your name first. Frakes.
I am in a bathrobe, and you can't tell because I'm a cartoon.
Jeff.
Valgrim.
Okay. And Mahogany.
Yay!
Weep, skeep, diddly deep.
That's the most positive call and response I've heard from Mahogany in a while. It wasn't what you. No, I'm just saying. Normally, she's like, "What you want?" Or
What's wrong, fool?
Yeah. This time, she sounded enthusiastic and positive.
She said at the very early stages of this game that she just doesn't like the roll call, but I think the soothing sound of my voice has won her over.
You mean ground her down like a stone mill?
Yes. I'm like the waves of the ocean, constant flowing,
Like
deteriorating your sanity.
out of grass.
All right, well, let's get to it. I've been craving gnocchi since last night. I'm gonna go make some.
What?
Gnocchi? Potato pasta?
It starts with a G. You probably only ever read it in a book.
Gnocchi?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I have only read it in a book.
the same family of the gyros.
And the gnu's.
Yeah.
No, I think that's the actual right way to say it.
That makes me think. I've probably mentioned this, but that just made me think of the Anthony Michael Hall movie, the Gnorm, or Gnome, Norm the Gnome.
David the Gnome.
I don't think Anthony Michael Hall played David the Gnome. I thought that was Tom Bosley.
No. Anthony Michael Hall plays himself against a puppet of a gnome, of a dark crystal looking gnome.
That's a
You're
elf.
talking like the 16 Candles guy?
Yeah.
I thought he stopped acting or something.
He did after Norm the Gnome.
That killed him, huh? Took him out of it.
Shit, right?
That's it. I'm done. No more gnomes. No more nothing. No more cameras.
I believe they take down an oil refinery together.
Okay. Anyway.
In other TV news, the Godzilla channel's on Pluto as of yesterday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, good night, guys. I'm going to go.
Is it just constantly playing on your TV?
It will be. I've now decided. I normally spend about 10 minutes figuring out what I'm going to fall asleep to, and now the decision has been made. It will be the Pluto Godzilla all the time.
Usually it's the Pluto MST or Rift Tracks channel for me. But at any rate, I mentioned after we stopped recording last week that you guys should level. We got here and everyone had gotten had their characters ready to go, and I'm sure you're all eager to talk about it real quick. So let me know if you got anything special for here on your 6th level.
Well, I just leveled today because thanks for lying, but I want to be honest with our fans. I picked a spell about 3 minutes ago for 6th level precog, which I don't think I get anything. I got a spell and some skills. Skills don't matter, but I got a cool spell.
You said it's a science fiction game.
Yeah, called Dampen Spell, which I think I actually already had at level 1, but now I have it at level 2. I might need to change that again.
So you got a spell exclusively for party pooping. Wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, did you want to do maximum fireball damage? Huzzah! Now it's half that. And a reflex, so quarter damage.
Okay, Jeff, did you get anything special? What third class did you take this level?
All of them.
Third class. He's on his 4th.
One class per level. Don't y'all know that?
Yeah, there's only like 9 of them now, right?
Actually, I just went up another level in Mystic.
Okay.
5th level Mystic, one level Soldier. Technically, all I really gained was another spell, 2nd level spell. But something everybody should have gained is on their theme. They should have 6th level is where you get another ability
from your theme.
Yes. And so my theme, which was the investigator, paranormal investigator, it gave me attention to detail. So once per day, if I fail a perception check, perception, sense motive, or my field, I can reroll and use the highest dice.
That's cool.
But other than that, not too much per se. Got more skills, and that's about it.
All right. Who's next?
Back to me.
Go back to you.
I did not realize. Thank you, Jeff. I've got vaster savvy now because my theme is vaster.
Oh, what'd I do?
You've dealt with countless situations outside the normal experience of mainstream galactic society. As a result, you have an uncanny talent for improvising. You also have a great situational awareness and can astutely evaluate other people. Once per day, if you fail an intelligence or wisdom-based ability or skill check, you can re-roll the check. If you still fail the check, the ability isn't expended for the day, but you can't re-roll the same check again.
Jeez.
That's kind of neat.
That is
Everybody's
neat.
getting free re-rolls. Breaks, Mahogany?
I'll go next.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, back to me again. I'm sorry.
Back in your hole.
So another level of Vanguard.
All right.
My theme, my Spacefarer theme gives me Eager Dabbler. In your journeys, you've picked up quite a few tricks about all sorts of things, even if you haven't formally studied them, and you can often use this logic and intuition to your advantage. You gain a +2 bonus to skill checks if you don't have any ranks in that skill. That's pretty cool. This ability does not allow you to attempt checks for trained-only skills. That's fair. All right. And then let's see. From my class, I got a new, what is it called? A new discipline. So I get evasion now.
Nice.
Damn. All right.
Yeah. I chose evasion. There were lots of other things to choose from, but I chose evasion.
I feel that's a wise choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. That's about it. Some skills. 6 points. Woo! I used them.
As often as things explode around you people.
Yep. Oh, and my shield, my entropic shield gets better. But effectively it's still just a +1.
Does your die size go up yet? Or like your
yeah, that went up. I feel like that went up last time too. What is it? No, I'm a bit. And it's 2d6 plus 10 now.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Nice.
And I feel like it was 2d6 plus something a little bit less before this. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or I think it was 1d6 plus 10 or something like that. And now it's 2. I don't know.
Sweet.
It's good.
That is the damage of a great sword.
It's pretty awesome.
All right. Breaks.
I got another operative exploit. I took holographic clone, which will allow me to basically activate mirror image of myself. I Naruto shadow clone. That's my big thing. And then for my theme benefit, I'm a bounty hunter, so I've got Swift Hunter. And I know just how to ask around about my marks to gain information and insight in a hurry. I can use diplomacy to gather information about a specific individual in half the normal time. And I reduce the penalty for following tracks using survival while moving at full speed.
Cool.
Which has not come up yet.
Well, it might. It may at some point in the future. All right, y'all ready for this?
Yeah, I'm going to keep that spell. I found out because it took that spell at 2nd level that it automatically added it to my 1st level spell. So because I took it at a higher level, I can cast it lower if I want to.
Huh,
that's what threw me off. I was like, did I already take that at 1st level? And I just haven't. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. I just it's kind of strange. All right, Mahogany, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, dynamic musical fanfare begins.
This is Crack Smackle with your Channel Infinity Celebrity Minute. We just caught up with the darling of the Planet Geek's high society social scene, Princess Tanette Ibarra, to get her take on the rumors that have been burning up the celebrity gossip channel for the past few days. So tell us, Princess, what do you make of the rumors that your supposedly deceased fifth husband, Ferlin Gride, is alive and well and engaged in criminal activities through the skyways of Geeks?
Footage rolls of a high-speed chase with a quick zoom in and freeze frame on a drow elf engaging in cab-top combat with an orc ganger. Tearfully, my people have done our own investigations of this terrible matter and found it to be nothing more than a cruel prank at my expense. Some unruly collection of haters that get their jollies taunting a grieving widow out of hatred and jealousy. I'll advise all my fans to ignore this cheap and awful stunt and instead focus on mindfulness and good vibes, and I love you all.
And from the looks of the background activities, you're packing bags for a trip?
Yes, this whole affair has caused me and my loved ones a lot of distress, so I'm taking a holiday to relax.
Oh, want to give us the scoop as to what fabulous vacation spot we can snap some footage of you on?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm off to do the one thing that seriously centers my calm and puts me back in touch with myself and my ancient elven roots. Princess holds up and cocks a triple multi-stage rifle, 3/4 of her size. Big game hunting. The image freeze frames on Princess's smiles. Tears still glint on her long lashes.
Well, thank you for your time, and I hope whatever beast you're after has said its prayers. And now, back to
Raiders of the Lark 2.0.
And someone coming to assassinate a certain drow.
Yeah, cut to Geist piloting and sneezing really hard.
What kind of gun was she holding? Sounds like a sniper rifle. Sounds like a sniper rifle I want.
It's a multi-stage rifle that shoots little missiles.
Oh, neat.
Which actually kind of leads me to a thought process. Since we're in the drift and we had heard her little spiel while we were being after we got out of our virtual world, where she actually said she hated or she was going to kill, it had nothing to do with her dad. It was her that wanted to kill Geist.
And it wasn't hatred. It was abandonment issues.
I am going to start working on a new website that is going to take and splice all her little snippets of her show or whatever, and then basically correlate those two with what she says and what she's actually thinking.
Okay. Oh, you're becoming an online hater. Wonderful.
And just kind of and putting enough seed of truth in there so people can follow it and correlate what's been happening with her and all her former husbands and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to put that all together out there, and that's what I'm going to be working on while I'm in the drift.
Okay. Well,
information propaganda.
A few hours after you guys get into the drift, I pre-rolled for how long it would take you to get to your in-system destination. It turned out to be 3 days. But a few hours after you guys get in, settle down, you feel like you've dodged the assault at Jeeks pretty well. You get an incoming message. Andy alerts you that it's from Alexander Nevermind's secure channel.
Put it through.
You hear the cat snort with laughter. Whatever, prank. By the time the cat is getting up onto a piece of furniture to yell at whoever is trying to pull such a weak rib, Alexander's face comes on and says, "Woo, man." You have lit a fire under her.
Apparently.
Oh, well. That's nothing that a little money can't take care of, at least on my end. You know, repair some buildings, pay some reparation to some initiates' families. It'll be fine. What's wrong with your cat?
It's just him.
The cat is standing there with. It looks like he's about to fall over in shock. Well,
I believe he may be a fan.
oh, well, hey, kitty. Then Marcus faints.
If you really want to fuck with him, address him as Marcus.
Oh, all right.
Marcus, wake up. Wake up, Marcus. He wants to speak to you.
I had the best dream.
You lose scream.
Famous rock star, Alexander Nevermind. I know you're not cool enough to know who that is, but oh my God! Hey, Marcus, good to see you, man. When your friends get back from whatever they're doing for me, I'll send some swag your way. And the cat passes out again.
Didn't know he was that big into music.
What do you think he does all day when we're not here?
Dream about cat food.
Lick himself?
He Alexander says, well, I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm going to send you coordinates for an in-system rendezvous point before we can begin finishing up our little trade.
And just a reminder, we are serving papers to someone? Is that correct?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cease and desist papers.
Nah, not really. The cease and desist papers came a long time ago, and to me.
Understood. So are we supposed to deliver these with a threatening tone or more of a professional courtesy tone? How do you want us to handle this?
Well, I'll give you the rundown fully once you get down to our rendezvous point, but let's just say the papers are the threat. They're documents that means that he has to come back here to Jeeks, where I have a lot of pull.
Okay.
And hopefully that will force him to drop whatever the hell he has put on me.
I actually, if you don't mind, send me some of the details so I can start doing some research into the law. That way we can make sure this is all done legal-like. So we'll actually have legal ramifications if he fails to do what he needs to do. And we make sure that we do it legally so it will have effect.
I like your thoroughness. Now, I do employ some very expensive lawyers who've given me the go-ahead, but, if you want to double-check it.
I just want to make sure we're doing what we have to do on our part with how we deliver the item.
I got you. All right. Well, I'll see you on the flip side. And the image goes blank. Andy alerts you that you're getting a data packet. She's sending it to your data pad in your room. And beyond that, once Marcus wakes up, you guys have to hear about 2 hours of him gushing about all his favorite Alexander Nevermind songs, his favorite videos. He's just, and indeed, you get the impression the cat listens to a lot of music when you guys are not on the ship.
You worried him when you passed out like that. He was very concerned for your well-being.
I just didn't know what to say, man. What do you do when you meet your heroes? Not like you, fake heroes, but real heroes.
When I met my hero, he sabotaged my work and tried to get me murdered.
You should get better heroes, bro.
So it would seem.
Oh man, I gotta find a place in my cubby. Swag. I don't even know what that means. The cat runs off. leaving you guys there, basically getting on with whatever personal projects you have. You have your anti-princess, anti-fan sites to build, and of course, going over the paperwork. That never mind. Since you, well, go ahead.
I would like to take some time to use the UPPs to craft a disguise kit.
Okay.
So that when I do have to, if I go back to Jeeks or if I go somewhere else, I can disguise my features so that I don't stand out quite as much.
Okay, cool.
Even
Anybody
if
else
it's
have
just
any?
grease paint to make myself,
Okay. Anybody else have any other little projects they want to accomplish? Jesus Christ.
I don't think I have enough money to do anything I'd really want to do.
Yeah, I'm balling on the budget.
I do have a question. If I remember correctly, in the memories that I was scanning, that Geist had a memory of Marcus, and it was pretty much said, "Remember the cat."
Mm-hmm.
So my curiosity is there something about the cat, biological, like genetically, like if I do a medical scan of him, that something comes up? The down with the princess sites are like side jobs.
Okay.
So that's something I can continue working on. But this is something I want to the memories that we're trying to unlock.
Yeah.
And the law, so we make sure we can continue on the next part of our mission.
And don't forget, there was that one memory where it looked like Geist was throwing y'all under the bus.
Correct.
Well, the memories also were also really jumbled. Like some of them were just changing mid action on him.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a good chance he can't really fully trust the stuff he saw in there until he manages to get it cleaned up.
Grim, is there any way, Dr. Essex, is there any way that I could assist you pouring through some of these memories, sorting them, setting them in chronological order of some sort?
Sure. I'll make a copy, and then I keep a clean copy. So if he alters something and I can't trust him.
Okay.
But I have no idea of what memories you found.
No, you don't know anything about what you saw.
Yeah, I have no idea what you saw. So I'm just genuinely offering to help.
And I'm genuinely giving you a set of memories.
He's genuinely a paranoid.
Of course I'm paranoid. Come on.
It's smart to be.
That's my character, and that's me, the player.
All right.
Not to mention we're a crew of ne'er-do-wells.
Your medical
Sometimes do wells.
often do neutrals and sometimes do wells. Occasionally do bads.
Or occasional do-wells.
Your quick medical scan of Marcus, basically you just sneak up on him while he's napping, reveals exactly what you expect to reveal about his health. He is a youngish felid. It warns you about its BMI. You see that it has several implants, fully expected, being a designer pet. You can see that the scanner alerts you to surgical scars and things like that. Another thing you expect from the designer pet process. Otherwise, they don't talk. That's an extra one.
But I also, this was actually, if I remember correctly from the memories, this was a gift from his wife.
Yes.
So, if she was the type of person that's paranoid and hates losing somebody, I'm curious if there is some kind of I want to look at this
beacon.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a tracking beacon, but something in there that she could activate remotely. Like maybe like if Marcus heard her voice say a certain password or word or something that would activate some kind of trigger.
Is he a sleeper agent?
That's what I'm thinking.
Is he a dirty bomb?
Dirty bomb. Well, he's not exactly clean.
Scan. Basically, I want to look at what his modifications are, and if there's any modifications that could be twisted and used in a more nefarious usage.
Give me a computer. Is it computers? Give me a culture check, actually.
Okay.
Or no, actually, this is a science check. My bad. Life science.
Okay. Roll to 15 plus 17, so 33.
All right. You know that the
32.
You know that the process for making designer pets skirts a lot of laws about how sentients are dealt with. Like the reason they can be considered pets and bought and sold is because they are custom built to not quite reach certain levels of self-awareness. Basically what they do, according to what your research is, they engineer a sentient being and then they surgically and cybernetically modify it down to or they engineer a sapient being and modify it down to a sentient being like most pets are. But with enough interactive ability that they can, still be. They're designed to be forgetful. One, their implants prevent them from remembering unpleasantness for too long. Basically, and their implants also keep them from becoming too attached over the long term.
Well, also knowing that she's a psycho bitch.
Hey.
Yeah, you
right.
agree. I know. But I was about to say, she's the type that would skirt law anyway. I mean, she has already. So I'm looking at most likely she has disabled some of that capability or paid for someone to not necessarily put it down that far. Because, I mean, Marcus has been probably more intelligent than probably the average pet of that type is.
He does seem way more adaptable than you'd expect for a creature like him.
Yeah, we wouldn't trust a normal engineered pet to pilot a starship.
Or to randomly keep people away from our ship for an extended period of time.
That was totally accidental.
Yeah, I'm sure it was totally accidental. Just accidentally just swap his tail over and just hit the right controls accidentally.
I'm wondering if the remember the cat thing is Geist knowing that he was going into a simulation, and remembering the cat is how he separated his mind from, oh, this is a simulation. Remember the cat. Remember that you got that cat. That's just my theory.
The thing you mostly know about, particularly like the companies that make they're extremely proprietary. They get incredibly irate if you mess with their software. They're designed to be an expensive pet and an ongoing expense. So any specialized conditioning or reprogramming that their implants need, they want you to bring it in. It's like the fucking Chevrolet mechanic. Like,
except the Chevrolet mechanic probably wouldn't hire a hit team to go after you if you fiddle with their proprietary gear.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they might. It's kind of what they did in the 70s.
And then you realize you've been seeing the answer the whole time. Marcus's name tag is like a little golden disc where it has his name lit up on it, Marcus. And it looks to It looks too expensive to be anything but a piece of technology itself.
All right. Start looking at it.
All right. Marcus tells you, you don't need to touch that. I have it on silent, man. It's fine. You don't have to listen to it anymore. It's cool.
What did it used to do, Marcus?
Occasionally I'll hit it every now and then. I'm asleep. He slaps his paw on the little dangly thing. He goes, "Dee, you are 10 months overdue for a Gene Boom pet checkup. Please come in and make an appointment at your earliest convenience. Message repeats. You are 10 months overdue." He slaps it again. It just does that over and over.
Is there any way to take it off of him?
It's a collar.
Take it off and take it over to our tech smith and have him take a peek at it, please, and see if there's any kind of bugs or anything that's in it that might give us more information about it.
Excess tech. And if there is, we strap that shit to a torpedo and shoot it off.
Okay. That's you, right, Tucker?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
But I'm not super worried about it, so I just glance over. Yeah, it's fine. No roll required.
Rolled low, huh?
No, I haven't rolled anything yet. Engineering, I suppose. Flip. 25.
All right. After a couple of scans and a little bit of deep diving on what you find there, you see that it has a emergency beacon built in. It can function as a tracking device, but a lot of pets have things like this. This one, however, can broadcast on planetary scales.
Oh.
It's expensive.
Yeah, we need the money. Let's sell this. I have 300 credits, which, like, in this universe, I believe is basically poor.
Yeah, you guys wanted a Cowboy Bebop style game. This is it.
Yeah.
But what's your wealth at?
Well, let's not get into the semantics here.
Yeah, I have 0 credits.
What's your wealth at?
Broke. 13,000.
Well, you got me beat by $1,000. Give me some money.
I'm flat broke. Here, you can have my any key.
Okay.
It's worth 175 credits.
He doesn't know that he could have just pressed any one key. Instead of buying that.
I bought an any key to plug in.
Is that the joke behind that item? Any key to continue? That sucks.
Mhm.
These people are awful.
I didn't get it until she just said it. But I
hadn't thought about it till just now.
Yeah, I never even thought about it. You get to a locked door, you need your any key to move forward.
Yeah. Please press any key to continue. That's good. I like that.
That's a good pun.
Yeah. Make that commercial. Do it. Steal their joke.
All right. But yeah, like I said, you find out, unsurprisingly, that your expensive ass pet is wearing an expensive ass doodad around his neck.
It's not active right now, is it?
It is only active in that it is tracking the health of Marcus and broadcasting that you need to make an appointment for a Gene Boom technician to have a look at.
Which probably means that Princess has access to that information.
Probably.
We need to get rid of this collar.
Yeah. Like I said, let's sell it.
Mm-hmm. Or replace it with a super cheap model that we have.
Oh, God.
I feel kind of naked without it, guys. I mean, like my only piece of swag.
All right, we'll get you another one.
Don't worry.
Can I have spikes?
Alexander, never mind, is sending you a whole bunch of swag, probably a collar as well.
Wow.
Mhm.
And it may even say property of Nevermind.
That would be amazing. Praise the cat gods.
I think her name is Bast,
Hmm?
the cat god.
I don't know. They just tell you that there's cat gods when you're born, and they put you in a thing, and they tell you all kind of stuff. They teach you how to talk. They teach you how to read. They tell you about the cat gods. They tell you to be, if you're a good kitty, the cat gods take you to kitty heaven, where there's no dogs and there's no jerks who are rubbing your belly for too long,
Just long enough.
just long enough.
Listen to the tone of my purr, you monster.
Don't touch the toe beans. Ever.
I've been reading that Dungeon Crawler Carl, and there's an intelligent cat that's like the second main character.
Yeah.
You should read that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of back and forth between Marcus and Princess Donut.
All right. Full disclosure: Marcus here is just two characters from Red Dwarf mushed together. He's-
Well, let me know when the Rigel from Farscape shows up as an NPC. I believe that's Arya right now, though. She's farting, and it smells so bad in here.
Is it helium?
It
Yeah.
might as well. Do I sound high pitched? Having her next to me until that happens. Just like, good God.
As long as it's not hydrochloric sulfide.
Mm.
That would make your voice super deep.
You need to make your dog fatter so her cheeks clap while she's
So I have a little warning. Right now, it hits you. And you're like, oh God, the dog farted. It could have been 10 minutes ago.
It's like somebody sneaking up on you and jamming a finger up your nose.
Well,
Only
they've
the finger is doo-doo odor.
They've got nudicles. They've got to have a little like silicone butt implants you can give your dog.
Give your doggy a BBL. Let's do it.
It's one of those
Big
party
booty
whistles.
cheeks.
Well, they do have a butt plug whistle. I don't know if anybody's seen that.
A what?
Why would I look at that?
It's a butt plug that whistles when you fart.
Oh my Lanta.
That's the name of it, Mahogany.
That's horrible.
All right, so you guys are looking to ditch the color. Are you going to ditch it out here in the drift, or are you going to get it back to own space?
Your voice broke trying to get away from that butt plug whistle. too
Yeah.
fast.
I was trying to.
Sorry,
desperately change the project.
it's actually called the flattest flute.
Oh, would you shut up?
I want to sell it. I mean,
Yeah, we want that cash.
we want the cash.
All right.
Fuck the consequences. We need that dough.
Okay.
That's how we got in this situation, y'all.
We didn't learn anything.
Yeah, we're all still alive.
All right.
We
true.
learned nothing. Forward. Onward.
Okay. So then you decide to just keep going with what you're doing for now while you're in the drift. On day 2.
Well, can this thing track while we're in the drift? Can it?
No.
No. Yeah, so
It
we're
won't.
fine.
Yeah, you're fine while you're in the drift. And honestly, like, chances are, had she even remembered the cat, she'd be on your tail by
What's the actual price on this thing? Like, how much can we get for it?
You could probably get it on the black market. You could probably move it for about 10 grand if you can make it a clean item.
Jailbreak it.
And how long are we going to be in the drift again?
3 days.
Dude, is that enough time for me to jailbreak it?
It depends on your engineering rolls.
Okay. Because we'll be in here for a few days today, I will give myself a 15 for a 28.
28. All right. Your first attempts it looked like they're going good at first. However, as soon as you're able to find the seal and crack it open, it begins emitting a high-pitched noise. Warning, you are tampering with Gene Boom's proprietary property.
Whoops.
If this continues, the local authorities will be alerted.
I'll set it to the side for a day.
Okay. Click it close. Eventually it stops making alarms and you see it seal back up again. It's got a little nanotech in it.
And then okay, then I'll get my paradoxes for day 2. I just got to make sure I don't need to use any of them for bringing stuff back. No, I still have that. Okay.
What part of day 2? Like when you wake up, or when are you going to start working on this thing again?
I'll do it when I get up.
All right.
Okay, one of my paradoxes was a little higher, so I can give myself a 17 for day 2, which would give me a 30 even.
Okay. You are able to crack it open again, this time setting off no alarms. Making it where you can access the programming. At this point, you might want to find someone good at computers.
Okay. Hey, Grim.
Yes.
You're better at numbers than I am.
I will try to computer hack this thing.
All right.
What are we all sitting at computers and engineering, just out of curiosity?
Computers, I got a plus 16.
Nice.
My highest anything is a plus 13.
All right. Give us a roll, Jeffrey.
I rolled a 19, so 35.
Yeah,
All
there we
right.
go.
You find that now that you've gotten into it, you see that there's a lot of routes left over inside of it from the programming. It looks like they're not really expecting people to go any further than their alarm system. But once you're in, it's a fairly easy job for you. You can take the data off and rip it if you like, and then clean it off, or you can just delete it whole hog.
Well, I would like to get a copy of it so I can then create another collar or some similar.
All right.
For Marcus.
Okay.
Maybe we can track our movements with this collar.
Okay, I strip it.
Okay.
No, I mean I clean it so it can be jailbroken.
Okay.
But I still make a copy though.
Gotcha.
So that I could create a new collar for him.
I follow.
What do you mean by track our movements, Frakes?
The 8 months that we've been
Okay. Our previous movements.
our previous movements,
Yeah.
yeah. We could see where we're pretty close to knowing where we've been, but maybe there's some things that we've missed.
Oh,
Yeah,
this time I
I-
thought you were talking about bowel movements.
That is also data that is available
Oh.
for the cat only.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, it's tracking his health and stuff. There's a lot of cat related health data on it.
As long as it's not tracking ours as well, that's a bit intrusive.
But as you're finishing that up, the lights in your quarters start to sort of blink out. Just go bzzz, and then come back on again.
Antivirus check. Make sure the ship's all right.
All right. Give me computers.
Set. Rolled 11 that time, so that's a 27.
All right. You find no viruses on the computer systems. However, you do see a lot of proximity alerts going off on various things. Not anything abnormal for the ship. Like Marcus sets off the same kind of proximity alerts because he is a very light, small animal. But they're like odd environmental shifts is basically what it's tracking along the vessel in the engineering section.
So set off an alarm, let everybody know that because we are in the drift, so something could have popped up into the ship and then try to scan and see what we might be working, what might have been invaded this vessel.
All right. Give me let's go to the map, shall we?
Can I take another full
Map?
day's rest to get my paradox rerolled?
No, that's why I asked you when you were doing this.
Yeah, I know. That 17 was my best. The other 2 dice were a 10 and a 3. So
No, you got a 10 still.
yeah, I got a 10. Which at this level is at least a max damage with the sniper rifle, but at 3.
They move some tokens where they need to be.
Geist is already in the pilot's chair.
I couldn't get the things matching up, so just try to get your pigs placed wherever you can appropriately. But
where's my token?
it might not be on this map. You might have to put it back.
Boo.
I just uploaded this map.
My old tokens are still there.
I even made a Marcus token. See? Oh, there, the piloting section.
Where?
Oh, up there in the cockpit. Yeah. I guess I'd be over here where Grim is at.
Actually, I was looking at being inside. We might have to move. Like I'd probably say over here into the room across the way, across the other side of the ship.
Yeah. What room is that?
That's like the armory tech room.
Okay.
And I'm just using my the terminal at my pilot station to sort through those memory files.
You have to spend at least an hour whenever you guys got back on the ship wiping down your consoles for all the hair.
Oh, Marcus isn't hypoallergenic?
No, he's a cat.
Gross.
Yeah, but he's a designer pet. He should be hypoallergenic.
No, yeah, but he still sheds.
Well, we got measurements against that.
Shave him.
It's a spaceship.
I don't know where my tokens are. I have to make new one.
Oh.
Do you need the website again?
Maybe.
Here, I'll post it up for you on the
Token stamp.
token stamp Discord. Where you at? Starfinder Reloaded.
I use Token Tool.
You're a token tool.
Fuck you, man.
Oh, wait, I found it. Woo. Located.
All right.
Gosh, that took way too long. Oh. I tried to put it on the I tried to add it to the Zoom one, yeah.
Yeah,
Now I've lost it on my
if you listen
desktop.
to this show, you should go watch this. Jeff made a really cool map
Yeah.
of our ship that we're battling in.
Yeah.
Very cool.
A lot of thought and effort went into the creation of this.
By Jeff, not by me.
Yeah, by Jeff.
Jeff did all the heavy lifting on this map here. Yeah.
Jeff did
I
all the
wanna
heavy lifting
say-
on this ship.
Which one of these? I think that this one was my room. This one.
All right.
God, Jeff, you didn't label whose room was which? What a lazy bastard.
Well, at one point, I had actually had different colored
I
beds.
thought you
Yeah.
did.
I was gonna
But-
say, like, I can't remember what color, but I feel like it was in this area.
But then I went back and was like, you know what? No, we got sleep pods. I'm putting sleep pods in here.
Oh, yeah, they're not beds anymore. Those are pods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got space coffins to
Oh,
sleep in.
fuck yeah, fucking deprivation tanks. That's just what you need in the vacuum of space. A vacuum of space.
Yes, that's probably where.
Technically, I want something that I could basically hook up a first aid kit into to
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a
medical
sealed,
pods.
if I was in a spaceship. I wouldn't mind another sealed environment to sleep in. You know.
Yeah.
No, not me. If the spaceship is fucked, I don't want to wake up trapped in a bed that I can't leave or I'll die. I just
that's why you pony up for little jets on them.
Oh, well, you didn't say it was a flying space bed. I didn't know. I didn't know we could use our imaginations here.
Those cost extra.
Are you saying that yours doesn't have a handle on the inside? Why can't you get out of it?
I'm saying I wouldn't want to be stuck. Like if the ship lost all environment and then you wake up in a coffin, basically, you go, I can't leave the bed or I'll die.
Oh.
I'd rather just have not woken up at all.
Ideally, I'd like to be able to cut on, like, I don't know, like stasis or something. Something could affect a rescue.
If we're going all out, my bed can fly. It's got little spiders that comes out that crawls around and little hands that
like a race car.
Yeah.
Well, I changed it from beds to these because I had plans for later on when we have more build points to use.
Jeff, did your plans include that our beds could fly through space on their own?
Well, no.
Well, then I don't care.
I mean, it's a sleep pod / escape pod. That's what you want.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Yep. With guns.
I guess I could technically take the wheelchairs that they have in the game and basically modify those to make it work.
Yeah. Get on it, Jeff.
If anybody could do it.
All your beds are stasis pods, and they'll have like an Xbox controller in case you wake up and want to like zoom around the vacuum.
Jeff, what kind of reinforcement do you need to make this happen? Are you a positive reinforcement guy or a negative reinforcement guy? Should I be nice to you to get what I want, or
we got to threaten you with sticks?
Be outside your house tonight with torches and pitchforks. Rocket ship beds. Rocket ship beds.
Well, I mean, I could turn your beds into torpedoes and just shoot you out.
Yeah, I don't. All right, I'll stop.
All right. Anyway,
Terrence's offhand comment about that they look like race cars made me wonder. They do, in fact, make race car beds for adults.
I know.
Yeah, duh.
I know that.
Wait, what are you sleeping in? A regular bed, you fucking dweeb?
Like, I imagine every actual race car driver has a race car bed.
No reason not to.
They just snore like.
Oh man, I hate to be one of the
Formula One. You have a Formula One bed,
just like a single. It's like sleeping in a recliner, basically.
Oh, that's awful.
The Formula One beds, yes.
All right, I'm going to search rescue mode.
Okay, yes. Let's do the combat.
Alarms go off.
Two. Okay, yes. The alarms are sounding around the ship. Grimjax emerges armed.
We're in the armory, so that's actually a good spot to be in. Armory / mechanical shop.
Yeah, Grim, radio in if you find any problems. I'm going to stay here and work on work on these issues.
You really are scared without that 17 lingering around.
My get out of jail free dice roll? Yeah, it's a little worrisome. I think I'm fine though.
All right. So yes, Grimjax has found something worrisome in the engine room. Worrisome readings in the engine room.
Geist will leave the cockpit.
All right.
At his quickest pace.
You move down there.
So why are you coming up the stairs from the computer room?
Yeah. And
no, I came through here. Through here.
Okay.
I'll annotate it.
No, I see, but you were on the stairs from the computer room.
Jeff's like, I made this map. You better use it right.
Weepskeep's gonna head towards where the people generally are.
All right. Yep. You find everyone looking antsy and arguing about which room is which and why are you on the stairs? Where are you going? You know that you're heading toward the rear of the ship where the engines are. While you guys are gathered together, more of the lights blink on and off. Like you can see that there's a slow but sometimes significant power drain happening on the vessel.
You don't like that?
It is in the engineering, whatever this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and
that's my thing.
just to get us in the right frame of mind, let's do initiative.
Cool. I mean, we're not all just, I move.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's like the dice heard me say. I just said, "Go ahead, and do this without me," because I rolled a 2.
All right,
Giving
well,
me a total of where's my total? Total of 6.
6. Geist, what'd you get?
12.
12. Grimjacks.
I rolled a 4 plus 9.
All right, 13. And we just keep. My thing had cut out.
24.
24. Okay.
I forgot that we needed dice to play this game.
You don't need them. You can just use your Hephaestus dice ruler.
I like to use the dice. I bought them all for a reason.
Or you just lie. Oh, nat 20 again, you fools.
I just ordered a set of rock, paper, scissors dice, so you know, like.
Oh, shit.
All right, and let's see. Let me roll for my other people.
What are they?
Your engineering glitch.
You know, your engineering glitch. Yes.
Yeah, what are these things?
You haven't seen them yet.
Give us the stats.
No. Wait, Skeep. What are you doing? Where are you going?
We're heading towards the engine room, right? So
Yep.
that's where I'm gonna head.
All right.
Is that just straight down?
Yeah, it's straight back, basically, right?
Mhm.
That's it. Yeah, you go down the stairs, and then they come to.
You don't have to go down the stairs.
No, it's
just at the
you're on
back.
the same level. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just go around the restrooms at the back there.
Yes.
Like that's a double move
Okay.
towards in that direction?
All right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a double door straight ahead.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah.
More like a hatch. Yeah.
And there you see.
I mean, I guess
more-
I could have ran, but I just double moved.
All right. You see more blinking as the ship seems to be more rapidly losing power. Your go, Grimjacks.
Has somebody mentioned that there's like potentially something back there? Because I'm not a.
Yeah, I've mentioned it.
Okay,
Yeah, and we know that things pop in and out of the drift.
word.
1, 2, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, I'm right there.
Geist.
And I have my weapon drawn.
Gotcha.
I
Hey,
am a
well-
weapon.
I will
Yeah.
double move to be right next to Weep.
Okay. And Valgorth. Taking the other side.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Right behind Grim on that side.
Okay, cool.
We have successfully split the party in half.
Well, I mean, you're going to the
Yay.
same room, so
Yeah, but you know.
we escape.
Yeah, this is our ship. This is our home. We know this place.
You got the home court
Uh,
advantage.
I will move into the room.
All right, you move into the room. The automatic doors slide open as you move through, and you see 3 strange gaseous forms just sort of moving in and about the engine room, basically occasionally like extending little tendrils of cloud. You see that they also sort of flash with bits of energy as if they're like a tiny thunderhead. As you approach, though, they all seem to take on like they move from just a nebulous shape to a more roughly humanoid shape. As you get closer, they seem to mimic you in a certain way.
Hmm.
But it's their go. Let's see. This guy's
Well, I mean,
oh right, yeah, sorry, you just moved. That's right.
yeah.
What are you doing before I fucking jump the gun like a moron?
I feel like having seen that one and being close to it, I don't feel like I would have pulled my weapon out, but I am going to just move. It's basically going to be a double move to make sure that I am blocking it from doing whatever, from going towards my companions.
All right. You move over to it. Its internal lighting changes from a mellow, like creamy purple color to a slightly more alarmed kind of reddish color as the little flashes of lightning go off. You smell like a strange ozone scent in the air, and the one next to you lashes out, taking a swing at you as one of its cloudy arm-like appendages extends itself. I rolled a really good, actually.
Oh no, you hit the one that likes to be hit.
I know, it's upsetting. I never hit the rest of you. Let's see. For 8 damage.
Oh yeah.
You rolled how much?
I got a 27.
Oh yeah, okay. That
Yeah.
definitely hit.
Okay.
And it was
Figured it
8 damage, you said?
And this is I guess just physical damage.
I feel like okay, cool.
For something so cloudy looking, it hits fairly hard.
Got all their pollinators pollinating.
Forget how to. Oh, there it is.
The other two in alarm basically move away from what they're doing. The engine coils and the power generators, and they slowly began drifting their way towards you. But they are wary of what's going on. And I'm going to move on to Grimjacks.
Okay. I go through the walk door and get right here, which is right at the corner.
Yeah, you can see that one there from that angle.
Excellent. Then I am going to make a life science check to figure out what they are.
Sure.
And explain, and then let everybody else know what they are.
Okay. Give it a go.
All right.
I mean, is it a living thing?
Yeah, that's true. Is it living or is it mystical or what?
A little A, a little B, but we're going to call it. Well, actually, what does outsider get? What do you roll for that? Is that mysticism or is that?
Mysticism is for constructs, magical subtype, dragons, fae, magical beast, outsiders, and undead.
Okay, then this would be a mysticism check instead.
Okay. So then I rolled a 12, 29.
All right. Creatures native to the drift. These are called drift phantoms. They are creatures that basically move the drift and feed off energy fields.
So what kind of are they weak? What kind of weaknesses do they have?
They are not particularly weak against anything, really. They're fairly defensive creatures. They're given their kind of semi-gaseous natures. They're hard to injure with any kind of weapon. DR5. They fly perfectly, as you can see. They have a number of spell-like abilities that they will use if they feel threatened. And let's see. They also can drain your weapons if they manage to get a critical hit off of you. Just kill your fucking batteries.
Okay. But do they have like energy resistance?
Energy resistances, no. They have a lot of immunities: bleed, critical hits, paralysis, poison, sleep, stun, and evasion.
That's the big one I want to make sure about. All right. I'm going to take a pot shot. Actually, I didn't move, and I identified the creature. So do I still have a standard action left?
Yeah.
Then I will take a pot shot at the one that's right below the actual, the shield station with the engineer spot.
All right. Put him back in a regular square. There you go.
Okay. And let's roll. Okay, I rolled a 7 plus 9. So a 16 to hit.
EAC or KC?
That'd be EAC.
That is exactly what you need to hit.
Okay. Okay. 6, 8, plus 6. 14 points of damage. And
14.
that's electrical and fire damage from my
Gotcha.
advanced plasma bolter.
All right, you see your weapon does not do full damage, but it does do a good bit. So 9.
Now, wait a second. Now, even if it has DR, that's for versus physical. That's not versus electrical and fire.
Is it?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. I guess that was
Does
it.
your gun just do electrical or fire?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
The plasma bolter does half electrical and half fire damage.
Gotcha. Sorry.
So DR is only against physical damage
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
in this game?
Yes.
Awesome.
Make sure you track your your energy damage separately if you're doing both.
So does acid count as like damage that would get it?
Acid
Yeah.
is energy damage.
Is it energy
Cool.
damage?
Cool.
Cool. All right. Grim Geist.
I can see the fight happening from where I am. Yes.
Yeah, the doors automatically open when she got there, when she went through, so you can see the strange cloudy creatures that are being engaged with.
Okay. Then I'm going to, as part of my trick attack, I will move my full complement of movement, getting to there.
Okay.
Attempting
Prince.
stealth. Oof. That is pretty good at a 15 plus. Hang on. Yeah, 31. 32. Does that render it flat-footed if it can be rendered flat-footed?
Your DC is what, like
20 plus its CR.
Oh yeah. You're good.
Okay. Then against its flat-footed AC, I rolled a 16.
Then that will hit. It's flat-footed
Nice.
against everyone too.
Yes, it will be flat-footed against everybody.
Which one are you attacking? The one further down from Weepskeep, or the one engaged with her?
The one that I've marked in red, the one further down.
Gotcha.
I just need to double check to see if it did not go up. It is still 3d8, which is awesome. 23 damage.
23.
And that's just sonic.
Just sonic damage.
Just sonic damage.
All right. Cool.
I imagine it's kind of a subsonic beam of vibration hits it.
Gotcha. Valgorth.
I will move down through these double doors to stand adjacent to Grim. I think I might need to get 25. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I still see the creature from here?
Blue there. Yeah.
10, yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so that gets me close enough for a short or a close spell, I think. Yes, plus another 15 feet, 25 plus 15. Yeah.
All right.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, because 30 is just a little. Okay, cool. I need a will save, I think. Will save.
For blue here. I rolled a 14, and that gives me a 20.
Okay, so he's not time looped drastically. He's not confused or entangled, but he will be off target for 6 rounds. And off target is -2 to attack rolls.
Gotcha.
So I tried to put him in a time loop. He basically saw me come through the door and he was supposed to see me keep coming through the door over and over and over again. But instead, he saw me come through and glitch a little bit, and I'm still glitchy, but it's giving him a -2 to hit everybody.
Gotcha. Let's see. It brings us back around to the top. Weepskeep.
All right. Weepskeep's going to attack twice. The one in front of her.
Okay.
Punch the cloud.
It is cloud.
So the first one is a 19.
EAC or KAC?
EAC.
No, they both hit. Sorry, I'm dumb. This.
And then the other one is an 18.
All right, that hits too.
Woo.
These are both acid attacks you're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Both acid.
Acid attack sounds like a band.
If I can just give you the total. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 seconds. I forget what I add. I think I add 10 to each one of these. Click. Yeah. So 29.
29.
Acid. Mosh.
All right. I put a hurting on this guy. That's a full attack. Any swifts or not swifts? I guess I'm thinking of the wrong damn game. All right. So it is their go after that. Well, let's see. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Weepscape. This guy moves back 5 feet away from you.
I'm pretty sure I step up. I sure do.
Okay.
Boop boop.
All right. And he uses a spell-like ability. That's still. Wait.
It'll provoke unless the spell says it doesn't.
Let's see. It must, because it doesn't say anything about it. So yeah, the creature attempts to use a spell-like ability on you, giving you an attack of opportunity.
I don't think so. That is a 15.
Yep, that is a miss. So then I will need you to make a will saving throw.
17 on the die and for 20.
All right. You feel an assault on your brain. Your body is suddenly racked with pain. You shake most of it off, but you'll still feel the lingering effects. Next round, you'll have -2 to everything as they try to inflict pain on you.
It didn't
I have
do any actual
-2
damage.
to my attacks.
Huh?
You said I'll have -2 to what?
Pretty much everything. Next round. Inflict pain only inflicts pain. It doesn't actually do damage.
Mm.
It gives like penalties. Meanwhile, let's see. Give me Frakes, and I need you, Toker, both to give me will saves as well.
Okay. I definitely fail. Is this a spell, though?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
23.
Okay. Sorry. There you go. You both of the other two attempt to cast Hold Person on a different target each.
Oh.
Frakes, you make it. Toker, you do not.
How long is that going to last?
1 round per level. Let's see. What is their caster level at? 5 rounds.
Is that a concentration?
Is it? That's a good question. Propulsion, mind affecting, no.
What's the range on it?
Medium.
Shit.
So if the caster dies, that doesn't break it, does it?
You can take a full round action to attempt a saving throw every round to get out of it.
How long is it going to last, regardless?
5 If you don't see your way out of it, it'll be 5 rounds.
All right.
Cool. So yeah, that was their go. We're at Grimjax. Grimjax, you see Valgorth seize up as the creatures begin hurling all kind of mystical spells out at your comrades.
All right. I'm gonna. Valgorth is a small creature.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a double shot over his head
Okay.
and
Just
shoot.
lean the barrel on his shoulder.
Pretty much, kind of
Use it as a
as a tripod.
Yeah.
Use him as a tripod, and then just basically take a double shot at the one that's the same one I attacked last time.
all right.
And these are at -4s. Okay. I rolled a 2 that time, so I know that missed. And let's see, for second attack, I rolled an 18. So even with a +9 -4, so it'd be a +5. So 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Was on the second one.
Let me roll randomly here. I'm gonna give you this. Okay, cool. Go ahead, do your damage.
8 + 6 is 14, plus another 9. No, 14 + 6. So 20 points damage.
20 points. All right. The creature is still up. It absorbs your blow. You see one of your other blows. The one that misses, slam into the machinery behind it. But nothing seems to. But it ricochets off fairly harmlessly.
So how did it absorb the blow?
It just, it lost HP.
Oh, okay. That's I was just wanting to make sure there wasn't nothing taking away some of the damage it was doing.
No.
Okay.
Absorb the blow as in it's still standing despite taking that much damage. Let's see. Geist.
Okay, Geist is going to attempt another trick attack as he moves up, flanking swift action to extend the bone blade. My stealth is not entirely good. That's going to be. He's no longer flat-footed right now. 23 is probably not going to get it.
No. Sorry.
Okay. But then a 19 to hit.
A 19.
19 plus 8, so 27 to hit.
19 would have hit either way.
Okay. So he's no longer flat-footed. Oh, I forgot to mention that he was debilitated as well. So that's just a D8. 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. This is a melee damage, correct?
Yes, this is my bone blade.
Gotcha. All right. Your bone blade seems less effective than your energy weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Valgorth, go ahead and give me that save again.
9.
All together?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I just remembered why I don't like playing characters with bad will and fortitude saves.
I thought you're a caster. How do you have a bad will save?
Because I'm an intelligence caster.
Sucks. Well, back to the top. Weepskeep.
Weepskeep is going to guarded step so that she's adjacent to 2 of them and attack the one. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one that I've been attacking, and this is at it's at a -2. So that is definitely going to miss at 11.
Oh yeah, afraid so. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. Now there go the 2 that are in melee range. Melee. Green takes his attack on you, Weep. Missing as well. And red takes a swing at you, Geist. Giving me a 21 to hit you.
Oh yeah.
Basically. All right.
Wait a
All
minute.
right.
How
It
do I have a
does.
14 EAC?
This is Casey actually.
They're the same, so something's. Oh, my armor's not equipped for some reason.
All right. Well, does that make your AC 21 or more, or more than 21?
No, you still hit
Okay.
me.
All right. 10 damage.
But, okay, 10 damage hurt.
And let's see. The blue one. Let's see. 10, makes a move up to get to his paralyzed enemy. And takes a swing at you, Valgorth. For 8 damage.
Did he hit me?
Let's see. I assume with a 22 and you being paralyzed.
Well, with a 20, because he's -2 still. But that would barely hit me.
Okay. Even paralyzed? Jesus.
Yeah, my AC's decent. It's just a suck at will. I've only got a +2 to my will save. Awful.
Okay.
Just awful.
How much? Was it 8?
Yeah, it's 8.
Yeah.
All right, that's them. We're back to you, Grimjax. The creature is much closer now and taking swings on Valgorth.
Blow them away. And if I have to, just make sure I get a clear shot, I'll move over here.
Alrighty.
And then I will take 2 shots again.
All right.
Oh, actually, I can't because I just moved.
Okay.
So I'll take 1 shot. Roll to 16 plus 9, 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
All right. 8 plus 6, 14 points of damage.
14 again. The creature is still hanging on, but is up. Fairly thin. His cloudy form is somewhat dissipated by your relentless assault. Geist.
Okay, as part of my trick attack, I would like to activate my jump jets to leap over this guy with an acrobatics roll to get him flanking with Weep.
Gotcha. fancy moves.
Yeah, I want to do some fancy moves.
Show me your moves.
That's a 29.
That'll do it.
And then for my stealth and trick attack, I don't believe either one of those are going to work. With a 23 and a 16.
I thought the acrobatics was the trick attack.
Oh, well, then I'm okay.
I don't know. Is that one of your options to use as trick attack?
It is. Yes,
Okay.
it is. All right, so I will. Natural 1.
To hit?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you miss.
I should have just, said, nope, I missed because I already rolled it. But no, I had to try and be all cool about things.
Okay. Yes, unfortunately, you while you get him flat-footed, you're unable to stick the landing,
But he is still flanked.
he is still flanked and still flat-footed to Weepskeep. Like that went off. You just missed the attack.
No, only if I do damage to it as part of my trick attack.
Oh, I
does he
didn't-
remain flat-footed.
I didn't realize. All right, so yeah,
Yep.
you're just flanked. Valgorth, give me a roll. I'll give you a hint. You're looking for a 17.
Nope.
17. What do you know?
No, I haven't rolled. That was a 3 total. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm sorry. Top of the round, Weepskeep.
Alrighty then. Weep is going to do 2 attacks this round.
Okay.
The first one on green guy is a natural 20.
Whoa.
Very
All right.
nice.
The second one is a 18.
All together? Okay, that'll hit as well.
Wonderful. Do.
You get to double your damage.
And I double everything on this one, right?
I believe so.
Ooh, that's good. That's almost max. That is 22 acid, and I feel like something happens also. No.
Okay.
22 acid for the first one.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, I double that. 44.
Oh, well, yeah. This guy basically explodes into a cloud of slightly electric vapor.
Ooh. And so the other guy?
Yep. How much damage do you do to him?
15 acid damage.
15. All right. Grimjax. He's still up and at him.
Jeff, what damage dice does your weapon use?
2d8.
Okay.
I guess it's an advanced plasma bolter. And I am going to unload 2 shots on him, and I'm going to say, "Leave my friend alone,"
Okay.
and unload 2 shots real quick. First
Alright.
attack.
That's awfully familiar of you, Essex.
Well, instead of friend, leave my companion alone.
There it is.
I'm touched. I turn one of your dice into max damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a
If you
purely
hit with one of the
Okay.
shots, one of them will be an automatic 8.
So it'd be so it's -4, so +5, so 17 to hit
hits.
on the first attack.
That'll do it.
Okay, so automatically I get, you said, a 1 max dice.
Yeah, one of them will be max damage.
Okay, so 8 plus 2, so 10 points plus another 6. Yes, 16 points of damage.
Plus 16.
I wish you could pick after you rolled to turn one of them to an 8.
Yeah.
Your first shot finishes the thing off. He dissolves also into a semi-vaporous fume.
Somehow
Okay.
you know it's my kill.
Now it's my kill. My save.
Okay, so that's it then.
Yeah, let me move these dead guys off this thing. Leaving only the red guy. And it being Geist's turn.
Okay. Geist is going to, as part of my trick attack, take a guarded step back. And stealth. Ooh, that's better. I think. I keep going. I've only got the one screen like a plebe. Yeah, that's 30. And then to hit is a 14 to hit flat-footed.
Flat-footed, yes.
All right. He will be flat-footed against everyone.
All right.
Eh.
All right.
Oh, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Neat.
Ooh.
So that's 13 damage.
13.
And not only is he flat-footed, he's also off target. -2s to hit.
Okay. This creature is barely hanging on, but look at him. He looks much like their partners did over there. He's basically just a thin webbing of connected vapor. Your go, Valgorth.
Roll it.
I was just realizing. So in Pathfinder, when you got stunned, you would leave because
Yeah.
you can't do anything. So being able to save every turn is cool.
Yes. Yes.
I was looking up like because sometimes you can cast certain spells that don't require somatic or verbal components, but that's not really a thing in this.
Yeah.
The only time a spell requires movement is if it's a ranged touch, is what I'm seeing in some forums.
Yeah.
So,
I think a lot of your spells are probably purely mental actions.
Right.
purely mental, but they would still,
Scion.
but they would still provoke.
Yeah, I guess so.
Unless they specifically say they don't. So I think the consensus would be is the only
There's
spells you could.
manifestations, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that's how they like in the psionics handbooks of old, like you didn't actually have to make any movements or say anything, but they all had like indicators that they were going on. Like you start glowing, or there'd be odd like smells or colors, and like it would look like you were building up energy to do a thing.
Okay.
So,
Well, then I'm still going to use it, but for future reference, I should still be able to cast certain spells as long as they're not ranged touch attack spells while if I'm paralyzed. Is that something we can agree on then?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm still going to spend a 4-round action since it looks like they got that one handled and try and get unparalyzed. And I rolled a fucking 7. All right, folks.
all right.
Thanks for coming out, Toker.
Weepskeep.
Weepskeep's going to charge up an attack with all 3 of her entry points that she has right now.
All right.
And it's flat-footed against me, yeah?
Yes, it is.
All right, so that is
around 11.
15 on the die.
That's it.
2. All right, let me grab some D4s.
Pound that cloud.
Down the cloud.
If you could just find a song called that could be the episode title.
Cloud pounding.
26 damage.
26 damage is more than enough to send this thing back to vaporous monster hell. You guys find traces of energy readings around later on that you realize that these things probably appeared when you guys originally got into the drift and had just hatched, and they were attempting to gain power before they tried to escape.
Scour to see if there's any more stuff left on, and make sure Valgorth's all right. I have no spell to actually remove the hold spell.
Valgorth comes out of it like 10 seconds after the combat's over, so
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It used to be like this. Is why I love playing paladins or any kind of wisdom-based caster. Because in Pathfinder, man, when you got paralyzed or stunned, like especially at higher levels, it's like, oh, you're stunned for 10 rounds. We'd be at the Green Dragon. I'd just go outside and smoke.
Right.
I have shit to do for the next 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But at least here, like I get to roll every turn. I can still maybe cast spells. Like there's
But it's like a big part of like the villainous monsters' arsenals. I don't know. It's really hard to avoid those kind of effects.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad that I mean, it sucks that it happened, but I was just sitting here going, wow, at least I have something. I have a reason to be at the table.
You had a chance
to roll a dice. I just rolled terrible. And I was looking up like a lot of these spells. If he wasn't standing next to me, I could still cast spells at him. It's just the fact that I was paralyzed and he was next to me.
What is your will save normally? Jesus.
+2.
Oh wow. At 6th level? Oh, you don't have any wisdom.
Yeah.
I have no
I'll say
wisdom.
mine is a +3. It's not much better.
All right. But normally I don't mind it because I normally have that 17, I could have easily just auto passed it and gave myself a 19 on a will save throw, but I used that paradox for the fucking collar.
That's money.
Yeah, well.
Did we ever have much money?
I said you guys
10
could
grand.
get 10 grand out of it
Yeah.
on the black market if you jailbroke it.
Forgot.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Cloud Pound is a song. It's I linked the Spotify in our Discord.
All right.
Is it any good?
I'll give it a listen.
It's kind of synth wavy.
That's fine. I feel like the music for the drift should always be kind of synth wavy or like mellowy.
Agree with you.
So yeah, after you guys like relax, get your bearings again, like lick your wounds or refresh yourself. The day continues as normal. The brief aside of having to fight off some monsters, that's fairly a not unheard of experience for the Drift, and you guys did it pretty well.
Can we
you guys
look
go back
over the engine room to make sure with engineering that nothing's screwed up?
Sure. You go over it pretty well. I'm not going to make you roll. Everything looks to be ship shape except for like a slight indentation where Grimjack's pinged something off a wall, but other than that,
That'll buff out.
Yeah, well,
I'm assuming a lot of these systems here are pretty robust.
weld a plate over where it banged against a wall.
like built to be robust, given that the Drift will spontaneously crap out monsters on the decks of spaceships. So
Indeed.
so these interior bulkheads are not necessarily made for combat, but can withstand some combat.
That's not like the inside of the ship in Alien.
No. It was a bit rice paper or whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right, so you go back to your various projects, continuing what your various lines of research, but a lot of it is constantly kind of interrupted, just by the regular day-to-day meals, etc. And by the time the end of the next day rolls around, you find the ship's alerts go off that you're about to emerge from drift.
I would like to say good job, everyone, on eradicating the threat in the ship. No, we don't give each other enough credit or encouragement, and I think we all did a fantastic job on that.
You turn from your speech, and I'm in my room.
I wasn't speaking to you anyway.
Hey, I got a kill. Jeff doesn't know it, but I got a kill.
I'm claiming that one.
I'm claiming one.
Headboard. You emerge from the drift. In one of the darker portions of this system, you guys know that you're a long way from the sun here, and directly on your view screens, you see what appears to be what looks like an abandoned mining ship at first, but then you also see that it has been converted to just a deep space dock. There's a little
coordinates that Nevermind gave us.
Yeah, a little bit of exterior light, but not much, just enough to indicate that it's there. You hear a voice come across the general comms. Identify yourself.
Fool's Gambit.
Fool's Gambit it is. Welcome. You are directed to your slip, which is basically inside the hulking form of the old mining vessel. And when you pull in, you can see there's several other ships. This in various states of not disrepair but disassemble. The place has a real chop shop vibe to it. Andy says, we're being asked to disembark.
Any particular reason why they're asking that?
Looks like we're supposed to meet Miss Moon.
Oh, so this is the contact. This isn't the here's your papers guy.
No, this is we're supposed to meet a Miss Cherry Moon. She beat us here.
Okay.
Yep,
All right.
they better not touch our ship.
Actually, as we leave, I'm gonna make sure we lock down the ship to where make it as difficult as possible for anybody to mess with our ship.
Should we leave Andy on the ship?
I would prefer it if you don't mind.
Absolutely, no problem.
Do you want me to
Fly
babysit?
this,
She points to the cat.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
All right.
Just make sure he is fed as often
Make
as
sure he doesn't go
wants.
in my room.
He's allowed in my room.
He poops in
Right.
weird places in my room. I don't like it.
Everything looks like a litter box in your room.
Yeah, he thinks it's the outside. It smells like outside.
You sleep in sand, for God's sake.
Keep him out of there.
All right. Once you guys disembark, you can see the familiar, or at least not unknown figure of Cherry Moon meeting you out here. She's in a fairly snappy spacesuit. Doesn't appear to be armored in any way. You can see her very recognizable visage of being a perfectly bisected crystalline entity on one side and a normal human woman on the other.
Oh, that's who this is. I gotcha.
Hey, hi, welcome. Come on in. This is we don't really advertise this much, and Alexander doesn't make it out here much anymore, obviously. He sent me to give you the rundown on what the job is.
Okay.
You head down halls and you can hear the sounds of busy workmen. This is one of Alexander's side projects. He keeps his fingers in a lot of pies. Nothing too illegal going on here, just normal stuff. Souping ships up. Making sure the drift is a little less painful for some, making sure some racing vessels are a little bit more race worthy. She points to a few of them. That's one of my favorites over there. And then she ushers you into what appears to be like just an apartment here. This is Alex's pad when he stops by. There's a large table, and she sits down at it. All right, so let's discuss Joey Coco, shall we?
Proceed.
And as soon as she says that name, I'm gonna actually pull up see if I can pull up a profile on him.
All right, yeah. You have this name is not unknown to you. Now, since you had a day or so to look at the paperwork, Joey Coco is your target, a music producer and quote unquote songwriter of late that has really been making a lot of waves by basically as a hit maker, selling songs that have been extremely big smashes for a lot of big acts. But you see this has only been happening in the last 5 years or so. Whenever you bring it up, you see Cherry smiles like, yes, that's our Joey. She she brings up an image of Joey, who is you're like archetypical middle-aged guy trying to look cool, but a rat.
You dirty rat.
Okay, so Yosoki Phil Collins.
Yeah, so you're kind of a Yosoki Phil Collins looking dude.
Got it. I see it. See it in my head. The fur on top of his head is thinning, so he pushes it back. No. Got a rat tail.
Through various and extremely unscrupulous legal maneuvers, Joey had managed to get a hold of some of Alexander's unpublished works that he had not necessarily been interested in recording. He has a big backlog of stuff. But Joey got it, registered it his own, put a cease and desist on anything Alexander was doing, because Alexander writes the same song over and over again a few times, but it's always slightly different. So some of these have very similar vibes to other music that he already had in production at the same time. Oh gosh, this is so complicated to people to explain. You mind if I just give you the quick rundown?
Please.
That's not what that was?
No, that was the beginning of the long rundown. The quick rundown is a bunch of industry lawyers who wanted to basically bring my boy Alexander down a few pegs, found a way to do it through Joey Coco, financed his extremely dirty illegal maneuvers, and have been reaping the benefits for their various labels ever since. Meanwhile, Alexander has been kind of forced to stay on his home planet of Jix. Alexander wants you to deliver a countersuit papers to him in person, in public. This has to be an official service that will bring Joey to Jeeks. Now, Joey would never in a million years come to Jeeks because of reasons. Let's just call it reasons. So this is all a ploy on Alexander's part to get you guys to get him to drop all his suits and come off those trademarks. Business is so dirty, especially the music business. Everyone's practically a criminal, or in fact, a criminal. So
all we have to do is find this man in public.
Oh,
give him these papers.
You don't have to find him. She begins digging into her satchel, and she pulls out a few large, colorful sheets of plastic. They are basically souvenir tickets that, like, one would get for a vacation. Have you ever heard of the golden, resplendent Grand Marchioness Alexana?
No. Nor do we really care that much.
Well, she brings up another image of a massive luxury cruise ship. This is her. This is where the Trans-System Hollowave Council of the Musical Arts are doing their annual award show, their award banquet this year. And wouldn't you know, Joey Coco has been nominated. And he is such a little egomaniac, there's no way he wouldn't show up.
Do you want us to give him the papers on stage?
That would be cool. As long as cameras are rolling and he takes it and you announce who you are and who you represent. That is the bulk of the job.
Can I be the one who says you've got served? I've been working on my dance moves. I really want this.
However you want to do it, sweetie.
Is there any way that you can pull some strings to get us as an act, on a dance act, perhaps, during this banquet, and we could do it then?
I'm afraid I've pulled all the strings I can to get you on the vessel. All 10 kilometers, toe to tip, of luxury delights.
Oh boy, it's a social dungeon crawl.
Oh, no. She says, don't worry about your weapons or anything like that. No one ever goes to a music industry award show unarmed. That would be the height of stupidity.
So it's a social and violence dungeon crawl. It's a luxury dungeon crawl.
It's a luxury. Star-studded luxury dungeon crawl. I even got a pet pass for you.
Oh, a pet pass.
I know what we're asking you is a little bit more complicated than what you asked of us. So, Alexander told me to sweeten the pot. If you can get back here, if you can get it done, our boys here at the shop will give you an engine upgrade. Something to get you through the drift a little faster. Does that sound all right?
Sounds good to me.
Of course.
As long as I get to do my dance.
Quick query about this cruise. Are the drinks expensed?
Well, you don't have to worry about that. Alexander actually has a suite. He was an initial investor, so you'll be staying in his digs.
Oh. Room service included, I assume?
Oh, yes, very much. Just stay away from the casino. Please.
Y'all remember the movie Snatch when Benicio del Toro character is mentioned Bookie, and it goes through a quick cut montage of him in casinos?
All right. But yeah, she passes the tickets over to you. She passes the paperwork over to you. She passes your identification as members of Alexander Nevermind's entourage. She says, study these bios. He works with so many musicians. They'll never bother to check.
Are there fake names?
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
I'll let you guys come up with your own music industry fake name between now and then.
Definitely not Furlan Gride.
Quick question is, since this is a luxury cruise ship and a super cruiser, I would assume that it has like a shopping area.
Oh, shopping centers. It's got its own beach. It's an arboretum that actually has a dome that you can see the stars overhead in the jungle. This thing has everything.
So Cyberdock.
Oh yeah, you can get all kind of juice going.
Okay, perfect.
But again, like I said, the expense account will be monitored.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not asking because I'm going to pay for my own.
Then do what you will. Just make sure the job is done. She stands up and says, "Oh, I have a bag for your cat." She puts it down, and also a pet pass.
He would be very excited.
Oh, I bet he will.
He's probably going to want to frame that pet pass since it says entourage of Alexander Nevermind.
Yeah.
Quick question, Terrence. This kind of vessel, this has also got the kind of people that might want a jailbroken high-end collar.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things we're going to look at trying to get taken care of here.
All right. Yeah. You can move that here at this place. There's plenty of people with money and interested in this kind of tech.
Plenty of black market connections among the music industry, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm your agent / drug getter.
Yeah.
All right. So next week when we pick up, you guys are going on vacation, sort of a working trip. Toker, take us out.
Beach episode. I was stunned for most of this.
www.
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 .homebrewdetritus.com for all your fucking nerdy needs. Nerdy
All the
needs
W's.
done dirt cheap. Or you can pay for them to get them nerdy needs done a little quicker. Visit us on Patreon. Give us a couple bucks so we can slide into your ear holes a whole few weeks early and do dirty stuff to your brain. Like yeah. If you're still here, you've heard Frakes talk about animal penises. It only gets worse if you get it faster.
Better. It only gets better.
Better, excuse me. All right, thanks everybody.
Okay, bye.
All right.